Hey guys, this is Jamie coming at you live in Arizona. I am just wanting to let you guys know Jerry is actually sick. I just took him home after I finished volunteering at the school. Yeah, poor boy does not look good. We had a long conversation. Guess what we talked about? Crying wolf. Yes, and he understands the story. He's heard of it before, and I explained to him that, if you're constantly going to fib and tell lies and when something's not true, then when something really is true, no one's going to believe you. He actually teared up a little bit. I don't know if that was because he's sick or that's because he was actually feeling remorse, but that was kind of cool. For me, I look at that as progress for my son because he has struggled with telling stories and lying since we've had him. And I know that stems from how he was raised and him not feeling as though he is good enough and not loving himself. And there's a lot of healing on the inside that needs to go on there. And I'm going to cry now myself. But I think it's really important to just share that with you guys because I don't know if there's something that you can resonate with. And if that's an experience that you may have had or your child may have had. But yeah, I just explained to him. I said, I did not believe you were sick yesterday. I didn't believe you were sick this morning. And, to finally hear it from the nurse, and she wasn't even really sure, but she did come back and say that he had the fever, which we did know that, but it was like 100. The fever was 100. I mean, your normal body's 98 point whatever. And so for him to have a fever of 100, I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then when I got there and saw him, yeah, truth be told, he's sick. So he's got a scratchy throat, a little bit of coughing, and it's better than yesterday, but enough so that he needed to come home because for a little while there, he had an episode where he could not stop coughing, they said. So, but yeah, it's just, it breaks my heart. But I feel bad that I didn't believe him, but I wanted him to understand why I didn't believe him. And so he does, he understands. And so he knows that he struggles with telling the truth. And that's just always been an issue that he's had for a long time. Gotta love these speed bumps. I'm running to the grocery store to get him some things that he asked me to grab for him. And I'm going to let him go home. He's home. He's resting. So hopefully he feels better tomorrow. But please pray for him. Yeah, please pray for my son. He needs it. This kid. Anyway. Not what I planned on doing on my live video. I'm parked now. So, hey. I guess I can cry all I want. But yeah, I talked to him and he understands. So yeah, we talked about the boy who cried wolf and how that actually relates to him and what he's going through. Oh my goodness, I haven't been able to see the comments. Let's see. Oh, hey Tiffany, how you doing, sweetie? And what's going on? Oh, okay. So Jerry, she said she's behind. She wanted to know what was going on. Jerry said that he was sick yesterday, and I didn't believe him because he had no symptoms or signs, and I thought, well, maybe it's allergies because he kept saying his throat was tickled, and he had a tickle in his throat. So I gave him some Claritin and was like, go to bed. And then in the morning, he was like, and I'm like, man, that looks like you're faking. It looks so lame, right? Hey, Stacy, girl, how you doing? And so I didn't believe him, and so I told him to go to school yesterday. I mean, I let him stay home yesterday, but then this morning I told him to go to school. And halfway through the day, just before lunch, which I should have known then that he was really sick because the nurse said, his fever's 100. But I was like, how's that bad? I'm like, 98.6, right? 2 degrees, what's the big deal? So I said, well, can he wait until I come in to volunteer for lunch? Because then I can pick him up. And then she said, yeah, that's fine. And I did. And when I saw him, I knew he's sick. So he wasn't lying this time, which is good. But we had to talk about, what happens when you cry wolf and why it's hard to believe you when you tell stories all the time. And then when something really, really important happens, like you need to stay home because you're sick, nobody knows that you're telling the truth because you've been lying so much. So, yeah. Oh, goodness. Tiffany said she thought I hit somebody the way I was crying. I know. I need to calm down. I just feel bad that he actually told the truth. I didn't believe him. Oh, man. These kids. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like a terrible mom. Well, didn't expect that to happen. Well, in case you were wondering if you thought I was perfect, I'm not. I'm sure you were all aware that I'm not. But, I should know my kid a little better than that, right? Should I? Shouldn't I? I should know when he's lying and telling the truth. I'm usually pretty good at telling. But he got me today. Didn't see that one. Thanks, Mary. Really didn't see that one. I thought he was lying and fibbing to stay out of school. And I kept saying to him, why don't you want to go to school? Are the kids teasing you? Are they picking on you? Is there a reason you don't want to be in school right now? He kept saying, no. And I'm like, something's going on. Why aren't you being honest? Oh. I just told him, we talked about the story about crying wolf. And I told him, I didn't want to blame him, because that's never good. So I didn't want to blame him. I didn't say, oh, if you stop lying, I'd be able to believe. But I explained to him about that story about crying wolf. I said, so it makes it hard for me to be able to tell. Thanks, Mary. Oh, Nancy, hey. Oh, I did. Yeah, well, I tried. Just felt like, now you're telling the truth and I didn't catch it. Oh, it's just so rare that it's hard to see. What'd you say? Maybe for him to see. Yeah. I want him to start being aware of these patterns and things that happen in his life and how it can affect you when you get older. I really want him to be able to understand that. So hopefully he was able to understand that seed that he planted. I always talk about reaping what you sow, and the seed that he planted was the seed that he can't be trusted because he's always going to lie when it comes down to it. And so hopefully he understands now that's a part of it. That's what happens. So I hope so. That's my prayer. But please pray for him, because since he is sick, I don't know when to send him back, but I'll be taking and checking his temperature at home too. All right, I'm going to go in the grocery store and get him a couple things and take him home. He asked for pizza rolls. I've never had an appetite with a fever, so I don't understand this kid. But anyway, it is what it is. See what I mean? This is why I didn't believe him. Stuff like that, Oh, I'm getting low on pizza rolls. Can you grab me some? Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. I know I pour my heart and soul in here. I don't want you all to always think that everything's perfect and things are just all like I'm perfect and that things are always perfect. I do my best to be very honest. And I know people think, oh, social media, I'm not going to tell anybody what's going on in my life for real. That's personal. That's private. But you know what? We have to be honest, or else you're not going to know that you're not the only one. And I'm sure somebody's going to catch this on a replay and maybe they're going to comment that they've been going through it too. So they'll know that they're not alone. And I know I'm not alone because I know I'm not the only one. So in all these experiences that I go through, all these challenges, they're going to grow me. They're going to help me, right? Yep. Life happens to all of us. Exactly, Nancy. I appreciate you too, sweetie. All right. Let me run in the store real quick, guys. You take care. Make it a blessed Tuesday. Dang it. If it kills me, I'm going to make it a blessed Tuesday. I already learned something today already. Okay? So it is a good day. All right. Take care and God bless, guys.